Hey guys, Josh Blanchard here, and I'm back in Vancouver, British Columbia, taking a couple days off before I get back out on the road. So it's been a couple months now that I've been going really hard on the auctions, squeezing in maybe 2, 3, 4, even up to 4 in 1 week. So it's been incredibly busy, but I got tons and tons of new information and content that we'll be able to share with you. So this is just gonna be the first video of that. And in today's video, what I'm gonna do is talk to you guys about one of the best deals that we got lately. Incredible, phenomenal numbers. So we're just gonna walk through that a little bit, talk about how I did that so that you guys can go out and do the same thing yourself. Stay tuned and we'll get started here in just a minute. So I don't know if you've seen all of our YouTube videos, but we got a ton of free content out there on the internet. But in one of the videos, I talk about staying away from a lot of counties where there's huge competition. We've all got it into this business to make money and get properties for essentially pennies on the dollar. And what I found is that when I started going to big counties where there's a huge population, and there's always too much competition, and it's just no fun spending all that time driving properties, flying sometimes, staying in, who knows, maybe junky hotels, bed bugs, whatever, I don't know. But you wanna spend your time wisely, right? Our time is extremely valuable. So I started going to smaller auctions, really small counties sometimes. Sometimes, you find that sweet spot. But let me tell you about this one deal I found in the Midwest. So I was driving properties and I actually came across a funeral home. The opening bid was $1,800. So not much, and it was still occupied by this guy, really cool guy. And he has a limousine service and a funeral home out of this building. And I thought, wow, there's no way this is gonna make it to the tax sale. But I just, put it on my list, put it on my max bid list. Crunched title the day before, went to the circuit clerk's office there and pulled up all the records and, adjusted for my max bid would be, and went to the auction the next day. So I went to the auction and there wasn't a whole lot of competition there, about 10 to 15, 20, between 10 to 20 people. So really small room. And that's the way I like it. When I show up and there's hundreds of cars there, I know that's gonna be a really bad auction. But I showed up there, it was about 10 to 20 people, and I actually picked up this funeral home for $6,000. I couldn't believe it. The county has it assessed maybe around 60. It was bought a couple years ago for $100,000, but I got it for $6,000. I thought, surely this is gonna redeem. In this particular state that I was working in, the redemption rate is 10 business days. So I thought, surely this is gonna redeem because all they had to pay is $1,800. But, we bought it for the $6,100 and 10 business days passed by and nobody redeems. I still have it. I couldn't believe it. So I reach out to the owner there, the previous owner, and it was actually owned by a church. But there's the gentleman that's in there, he's been in there for a long, long, long time. So we're actually going to start renting that out to him right away, and that's gonna be $1,000 a month in rent, which is crazy. So where else in this world can you spend $6,000 on a property and then start collecting $1,000 a month in rent? That's absolutely unheard of. So a slam dunk deal, because within 6 months or so, we're gonna be pretty much back, we'll get our investment back, and then we have this unit, we're gonna be cash flowing it. So that is a phenomenal deal. And that's happening right now. That was just a couple weeks ago. So one of the things we're doing is get an appraiser out there as well, figure out exactly how much it is worth so that we can get exactly what it's worth as well. But incredible, right? And so there's deals like that that are happening all over the country. And you get on the forums and people are talking about how bad tax liens and deeds are, and it's not like the old days, right? But here is a deal where the original investment was $6,000. We're collecting $1,000 a month in cash flow. It's crazy. And so that's pretty much a deal where we're getting this for pennies on the dollar. And the thing is you just gotta find the right place. You gotta find the right spots and be investing your time wisely. So the top things that I can pass on to you today to put you in the same room where that can happen, to get you in the same room as good auctions, is I never start looking at as far as population goes by county, I never want to start at the first, second, third, fourth largest county. I want to start looking below that. So, you can go on Wikipedia or go into Google and type population by county in whatever state you're looking at. And then start looking in the smaller counties. Now, of course, if you're working in a county where the population is, less than 5,000, it's going to be incredibly difficult to move that. But if this is if it's a place that's your own backyard or relatively close to you, maybe you can cash flow. Maybe you can pick up a whole bunch of these properties. But when you buy them cheap enough, you're going to be able to find somebody to buy that and make a little bit of money. But yeah, so find auctions where you're looking and the population is less, because if you just keep going to these huge auctions that are popular, it's always going to be difficult because it's going to bring so much competition. Another thing as well is how difficult is it to get into the auction. I remember there was one sale I was looking at, and the county just has all the information online available to you. They have tons and tons of documents. They make it easy to navigate the list, navigate the website. So the harder it is, the more that's going to create this small bubble of people that are actually going to go ahead and do it. The harder it is, the less people are going to do it. So if you can find counties where it's a little bit difficult to navigate the list and that they don't have it so easy, I can think of one lien sale where you actually had to register with the state, and then you have to register individually with the county as well. And I actually missed that window. So I was thinking how many other people probably missed that window as well. It was like a 3-step process. So next year, that's a sale that I'm going to hit. I'm really excited about that. But there's deals all over the country in the year 2017. It's happening right now. And I know a lot of people that are spending their time, they keep going back to the same auctions. I went to Michigan the other day. It was so bad. People were buying stuff 80, 90 cents on the dollar. I'll never go back there. And so I want to be spending my time in places where I can get deals, where there's opportunities. So I just hope that today's story encourages you. Again, the $6,000 investment, $1,000 a month in cash flow, absolutely amazing. So that's an incredible deal. Get out to those auctions. You can always shoot us questions. Give us a call, 877-405-1050, or shoot us an email, hello@taxliencertificateschool.com, and we're here to help. So hopefully you found that useful. You can click like, subscribe, check out all the other content we got on the internet. And that's all for me, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.